What's up guys, it's Tyron2 and in this video I will be showing you all 57 of my full OLL algorithms, and hope you guys can use this to learn full OLL. No algs in the description or on screen or anywhere because I am too lazy to type out 57 algs. It literally took me a full hour to make that description for the PLL video. I'm not spending 3 hours on this one. But hope you guys can use this video to learn OLL, and I hope you guys can enjoy it. So here we have the first case. It is called the soon. You can recognize by all the edges on top are oriented, meaning your top color is facing up, and the corners, and there's one corner oriented, and they kind of go in this pattern. So if you hold the soft corner on the left, you can see white in the front on this corner, and the algorithm for this one goes like this. This is the next case, and you can recognize exactly the same way. If you hold this corner on the right this time, you can see white in the front, and there are two main algorithms for this, but the first one is just that first one from the back, which goes like this. Jeez, I can't do algs fast on that. Okay, and the second one, it's the same way, but you hold this corner in the front right and do the reverse of the first one. The next case is this. You can recognize by these two corners are oriented, and you hold these two like this in the right and in the front. You hold the one that's in the right, on the right side obviously, and you go like this. Or wide arm move. Wide arm move. This is the next case. You can recognize by two corners oriented once again, but this time they're next to each other and these two are facing outward like this. The algorithm for this case goes like this: wide R, like that. This is the next case. It looks very similar to the other one, and it has these whites facing this way instead of facing outward like this. The algorithm for this one goes like this. This is the next case, and you can recognize by no corners oriented, and you have headlights here, and these two face outward. The algorithm for this goes like this. This is the final all edges oriented case, and it is when you have headlights here and headlights here. And you do this alg, it's just the soon 2 times, or the anti-soon 2 times. I prefer the anti-soon one. And you hold it like this and go like this. This is the next case. You can recognize by these bars and no edges oriented on top. And the algorithm for this goes like this: long sledgehammer, U2 sledgehammer. This is the next case. You can recognize by this bar and these two smaller bars like so, and no edges oriented once again. The algorithm for this case goes: you hold this bar on the left and go. Or you can go like this, which is not as fast, but it's still viable. So just whichever one you would like. This is the next case. It looks like an anti-suit without any edges oriented, and you can execute this one by holding this one in the front left, and you see this one is on the right side. You do this, oh geez, let me try that again. Like that. This is the next case. It is the opposite of the other case, and you can execute it basically exactly the same way, except for a lefty for the first part. So when this one's the front right, you hold this one's on the left, and you go. Then you're left with this. You do that. This is the next case. It looks like the case with all edges oriented, where these two are opposite, but no edges are oriented this time. And the algorithm for this one goes like this. Do this S move, insert this pair, and then undo that S move. So, okay, this is the next case, and the algorithm for this case is actually, you can use the inverse algorithm for the other one, like this. S, take out this pair, S prime, U prime, and then do that. But that is not the one I prefer to use. I prefer to use this one. You do an M, just like with wide R and then R. And you U. Then you do a M prime and an R prime at the same time. Like that. This is the next case. It has the bar like this and two edges oriented. Two corners oriented, my bad. And it starts the same way as this case. Like this. You hold this bar on the left and go like this. But instead of doing U2 and then sledgehammer, you do a U2 and then M prime. Insert this pair, ending with a wide R prime. So that fast looks like this. And this is the last no edges oriented PLL or OLL. And the algorithm, you can recognize this by all the corners oriented and no edges oriented. The algorithm for this goes this S move, take out this pair, undo, then U prime, and then end the same way as the previous one. So like this. Next we have the awkward shape OLLs. You have this like Tetris piece thing with this extra corner. And this one you recognize by these. When you hold this on the back left, these two are oriented and these two point outward like that. The algorithm for this case is, I don't use the algorithm that everyone else uses, but my algorithm goes like this. Just like so. Okay, this is the next case. I could not find any good algorithms for this, like whatsoever. But the algorithm I ended up settling on is this one, and it is the mirror of the other one. So recognition is the same. Algorithm goes like this. It does have that regrip at the end, but it's who cares? That last move is not good, but that's the best alg I could find. So this is the next case. You see it has the same as like 2 cases ago on top, but these two face the back. So the algorithm for this goes sued into this. And again, just like that. This next case, recognition is the same, but you hold it like this and do a back soon into that. Just like that. This next one has this bar, these two oriented across from each other, and these two like this. You hold it like this so that this little bar is in the front, and you do this. So start with a wide F. Just like that. And this is the mirror, and it is the exact same alg, but lefty. Next, we have these C-shape OLLs, like this. And this first one, you see the letter C, and these two point outward. The algorithm for this case goes like this: wide F prime like this. Then M prime with your pinky, or ring finger, whichever one works for you. This is the other C shape. You have this bar here, like this, and you hold it with the C on the left this time. Do R prime, U prime, sledgehammer, U, R. Now for these edge-only PLLs, these are actually just opposites of each other. So this one, you start it like this. You start with wide R, U, R prime, U prime. Move the M layer down like that, and just reinsert that pair. So, and then you see you have this case, which is done like this: R, U, R prime, U prime, like this. Then M prime with your pinky. Then reinsert the pair, adding in a wide R prime. Next is this OLL. You have the L and this corner attached to it, just like the arrow like pointing to this. The algorithm for this one goes R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2. It kind of starts exactly the same as the T prime, but once you get here, you do U, R prime, U prime, and F prime. That solves this OLL. It's the next one. It is the mirror of this case, where you're gonna hold it like this, and do the algorithm like this: R, U, R prime, U, sledgehammer, and then insert with U2. Yeah. This is the next case. It looks like, in fact, if I can recreate it real quick, it looks like this case, but these two edges are not oriented. The algorithm for this case actually goes the same as the one for this case, but with no wide moves. This is the next OLL. We have this square, just like the last one, but the corners face this way, and you hold it like this, and do R, U2, long sledgehammer, then insert pair with U2. Next we have this OLL, and this OLL, it has this bar, these two facing outward, and these two like this, and you hold it with these two on the right, and you do F, double inverse sexy, F prime. This is the next case. It has the same corner pattern, but the bar faces this way instead of this way. The algorithm for this goes hold the bar on the right and do R, U, R prime, U, R, U prime, B, U prime, B prime, like that, R prime. This is the next alg as this bar and these two other bars. And the algorithm for this case goes like this. You do R prime, F, R, U prime, R2 prime F, R, then you just cancel into this pair. This is the next case. We have this bar, and these corners face outward like this. The alg for this goes F, sexy, F prime, followed by this case. Next, we have this case, which has this bar and a soon looking thing here, like so. And the algorithm for this one is actually give me a second. The inverse of the alg for this one, which is like that. So the alg for this goes F. I'm going to insert this pair. Next is the mirror, and the alg is just the mirror, so now we have this case. It's the same top pattern and a soon, but instead of this bar here, there's a bar here like this. Algorithm for this goes wide R, U, R, wide R prime, sexy, wide R, U prime, wide R prime. Mirror, just same alg. Now we're at the P shapes, and you can recognize by this P shape, and these corners face outward like this. So the algorithm for this goes like this. Drag U. Now this one is the same way. You can use the mirror alg. It is the one I use, but I will show you the better alg, which actually goes like this. You do S, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R, fat F prime. So like this, S, like that. Now we have this P case where there's this bar here. The algorithm for this goes F, inverse sexy, F prime. Next is the mirror, and you can either do F, lefty inverse sexy, F prime, but a slightly better way of doing it is like this, R prime, like that. Next we have this case where you have this L, these two face this way, and we have this block and these two face outward. This one is F, double sexy, F prime, like that. Now we have this case. You can do F prime, lefty, double sexy, like that. But the alg that is slightly better is R prime, U prime, double sledgehammer, UR. Yeah, just like that. Now we have this case where we have the corners facing out here and this bar like this. Algorithm for this goes like this. Wider U prime, wider, drag U, pitch U, U prime, like that. Next is the mirror. You can use the lefty alg like this, or you can use this case from the back like this. Yeah, now we have the fat soon cases. This one has this shape, this Tetris shape, and a soon like this. You do the algorithm like this. Start with a wide L prime, normal L, then and with the wide L like that. And the mirror is the same alg but mirrored, so you just do that. Now this alg is, you can either do double fat soon like that, or the case I prefer is double fat anti soon, And this is the mirror, so you just do the mirror. This is the next case. You recognize like it's a fat anti-soon, except for the corners are going the wrong way. You do it like this. S, back soon, U2, S prime. Is that S prime? Yeah, that's S prime. Next is the same case, so you recognize the same way. But this time you're going to go hold it like this, and S, normal soon, U2, S prime. We're almost done, so bear with me. This is a painful video to make. So we have this square, and this soon thing, and this goes in a soon, but you're doing lefty anti-soon, but starting with a fat move, and ending with a fat move, like that. The mirror is going to be the same out, but mirrored. Next we have this TOLL, which is like this, and it's the same alg as this, but with no wide moves. So like this. Now we have this TOLL, where these point this way instead of pointing outward. And the algorithm for this is F, sexy, F prime. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm doing U2 single flicks. I finally figured it out. Woo! This is the next case. Has this M and this block on the right side. The algorithm for this goes like this. Then sledgehammer. And this is the last OLL case, and it is just the mirror alg. We're finally done. So thanks for watching, and if you need me to give you the alg for any specific case, like 1 or 2, then comment and I'll tell you. I'll type out the alg, but I'm not doing it in the description because that would take way too long, and I am way too lazy to do that. And also, these don't have names. They're just assigned numbers. So, yeah. But thanks for watching, and see you guys later.